Okay, this is the lawn that I videotaped a month ago, and it was brown. The grass wasn't doing good. This is a mix of Bermuda, and I believe there's some St. Augustine in there. And the reason why it's mixed, and it should just be pure Bermuda, is we had a gardener who used to cut our grass. And I had to let him go. But someone told me that when they cut several grasses, they'll bring the seeds over from other lawns. And then the grass will, of course, I guess the seeds from whatever is attached to his lawnmower drops off and onto my grass. And then now I have a mix. I think I have not only St. Augustine mixed in, but also another type of grass. I'm not really sure what it is. But you can see there's still some brown spots. I had bugs, and so I killed them. Right there, I cut real low and realized, hey, I cut too low. And if you notice when you're in your car just driving down the road, you'll see like lawns, especially apartments or even golf courses. You'll see where they cut the grass, where it's kind of hilly, where they get it real low. Well, the grass on the bottom it turns yellow. It's the top blades that are green. So you don't want to cut too low, because if you cut too low, then you're going to get the brown. And it takes a while for the grass to grow, to become, for the grass to grow up, and the tips of the grass, which is green, will dominate your lawn, and you'll see more green. But you can see right there too, right there in the middle, that's where I had a lot of bugs. And because this is Riverside County, California. I live in Menifee, which is, if you guys know where Temecula is, it's not too far from Temecula. That's a popular town, so people know where Temecula is, but it's very hot and dry out here. I live closer to Murrieta and in between Murrieta and Paris. That's where Menifee is located, off the 215 freeway. And look at that, look how brown that is right there. And I cut back on the water a week ago. I probably shouldn't have done that, but we've been having like 100 plus 105 weather, and our water bill was getting kind of high. So areas like that, I'm going to water by hand with my hose. The rest of the grass, the sprinklers are covering most of the lawn pretty well. But those areas right there, when the lawn was put in, when we had the lawn put in by professionals, they dug down a couple feet or more. And they even used jackhammer out here because the ground was so hard. It was a clay, just like rock. And I think those areas, like right there, the ground is really, really hard. So I'm gonna have to dig it up, loosen the ground, and put some good soil there. I might even just dig it up and remove that soil and mix it with some good fresh topsoil or just garden soil, and then put some seeds in, maybe a Bermuda grass seed, since primarily that's what this lawn's mostly dominant on. This lawn is Bermuda. But anyway, so we did okay, I think. This plant right here, it was like this plant, really brown, and had, and I didn't cut back in the spring. I just let it go. I've been working so hard and putting on a lot of hours. I just haven't had time. So last week I came out here, actually almost 2 weeks ago, I came out and I just cut back all the brown leaves, and I cut it back about an inch around the sides, and then I clipped all the brown leaves out of there. Look how nice that turned out. I need to do it to that, which hopefully I'll get this once I clip that back. And then same thing with that one. So it's just I don't know about you guys. I love working in the yard, but it's a lot of work and it takes time. So, and I get on myself and I get a little upset when I see the lawn not looking that good. But my wife tells me don't freak out over it and get all uptight. You only can do so much. And it's just me doing it, the lawn, just me. And it's pretty big. And we have a front yard too that I take care of. And that's mostly ground cover, so that's fine. In here, this is really cool ground cover. You see it a lot in Japanese gardens. I don't know the technical or the name for it offhand, but it does grow really great. But the thing is it some of the grass seeds from years back when I wasn't taking care of it, the gardeners were blowing the grass and some of it got in there, and then now it's created. Now I guess it rooted the grass underneath. So now I have to get in there and pull out the grass, and I do that every couple of months. Just get in there and just pull out all the grass. I can't get it all, obviously, because it comes back. And then it's starting to grow over too on the curb there. So I just take those pieces there. I'll cut those out, and then I'll replant them. Like over here, this plant, it's a little yellow because it's been so hot. These actually look really nice and green when they get plenty of water, but it's just been so hot. I wish I had a little bit of shade over here, like another small tree. I'm thinking actually maybe getting something right in the middle here. This is a hibiscus, which has that yellow flower right there, which is kind of cool. You can see the hibiscus. But during the daytime, actually, it looks really pretty because the flowers come out. They pop open. A lot of them are falling off recently. I think the heat has just been overwhelming. It's going to start cooling down now. And that's an orange tree. It's a miniature orange tree. And we also have a tangerine tree over there on that side in the corner. Yeah. That's my grandson's, actually, I call him my grandson, but he's my adopted sister's child play area. So he comes over here and he plays, and we have that set up for him when he comes over, but he doesn't come over here that often. And I've been using this stuff called turf builder. It feeds the grass, and it also controls the weeds. It doesn't control all the weeds, but it controls a lot of it. So yeah, and that's a cactus plant. You see how it's looks kind of funky. I'm gonna have to clip it back and maybe train it a little bit so it looks a little bit better. But again, I don't have a lot of time in this yard. I've got 3 years and 1 month until I retire, and I'm so looking forward to that, because then I can spend more time in the yard and work on it. We'll probably eventually sell our home here. It's a really beautiful home. Hate to leave, but with the cost of living here in Southern California, we'll end up moving. Thinking of someplace south of the border, maybe Mexico. I surf, so that would be kind of neat to be able to get up every morning, live on the beach or real close, hopefully not that far from the beach, and be able to surf at least every other day or every few days. Get out in the water and get some exercise. I try to exercise every day, but sometimes I'm just so exhausted and tired that I'm rushing. I don't have time in the morning. I try to do my push-ups in the morning and some calisthenics in the morning before I take a shower and eat something and run out of the house to get to work, because it's a good hour drive or more to drive into work. So anyway, so this is the second video on that. What I did was I used, to get the grass really green, I used this liquid nitrogen. You hook it up to your bottle. You can find them at Home Depot or Lowe's. It's nitrogen, feeds the grass, and you need to do that, especially out here. At least I try to do it once a month. They say do it just maybe 3 times a year. I do it more than that to try to keep the grass nice and green. Anyway, this is our lawn, and this is what it looks like. I still have to edge it. I just cut the grass right now, so in a couple days I'll edge it. I waited till the evening to cut it because it's so hot today. I think I got up to 101. Right now it's cooling off and the sun's going down, so you can tell that's my neighbor. That's our fence. I gotta spray the fence too with some sealer. You can tell that's where the water, the hose, the sprinklers. When the wind's blowing, it kind of like discolors the fence a little bit over time. But I have this sealer that I put on there, and it brings back that redwood looking fence, and it looks really quite beautiful actually. It's getting dark now, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and end this video, but thanks for watching, guys, and this is my backyard. Okay, have a nice day. Thanks for watching. If you guys could give me a thumbs up if you're watching it, that would be awesome. I'm going to try to put together a YouTube channel and start doing videos of more interesting things that are going on in my life, and try to help my friends and people who just chime in on my website or my channel, YouTube channel. And so there's going to be some really, I hope, some pretty cool stuff I can come up with. I'm pretty active. I do quite a bit of different things. I'm one of those persons that loves sports, and and just all kinds of odd things that I do. I come up with. I'm thinking about trying to learn how to repair watches right now, because I have a few watches that I want to open up and replace the batteries, and they say it's good to tune up your watches every so often by using, I guess, oil or whatever to treat the gears inside your watch. So I'll probably screwing around and do something like that eventually. But anyway, yeah, I surf, I play ice hockey, I play some tennis, I do play golf. Not very often, but once in a blue moon. I like to get back into it again, but again, I need time to do that, so I kind of single out a lot of things, and I just try to stick to my surfing, and haven't played ice hockey in a while. Had to have some surgery done on my legs. I had some varicose veins that needed to be removed, so this year's been kind of a tough year because I've had to stay out of work a few months, and not able to do a lot of things. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll come up with something. Hopefully in a couple of weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, I'm going to come up with a nice video and show. Here's my house. I'll show you what it looks like from out here. That's my neighbor, and that's our patio inside. That's a fire pit inside there, inside the patio. It's called a California room, I guess, but it's like a patio. And this is the outside of our house. That's the master bedroom up there. This is my neighbor's house. There's that ugly fence I have to stain. Anyhow, those are more cactus plants. I'm gonna eventually clip those back and train them and get them looking greener and better. Hopefully. They actually just really dry because of the weather right now, but they're actually kind of cool when they're really green. And you don't have to water them a lot. So anyhow, this is what my house looks like. This is what our neighborhood looks like, kinda. And this is my wall in the back. I'm going around. There's our neighbors in the back. We live in Menifee. It's a beautiful area. We live in the Heritage Lake area. So I have videos of the lake that I might download so you guys can take a look and see. It's a wonderful place to live. Plenty of areas to walk. You can ride your bike. We have bikes we ride all the time in the neighborhood, and we go around the lake, and it's just so wonderful. It's just a great place to live. I'm glad I live out here. It's just a little far from work. So anyway, hopefully I get these brown spots looking better, and I'll do another video of the lawn. I hope I'm not boring you guys, but anyway, have a great day and see you in a couple weeks.